Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a beautiful morning in Dublin, and today's topic is that how a beginner can buy some fishing gears under 100 euros. So finally we reached at Southside Angling. This is the tackle shop behind me. So let's go in. Aaron is gonna explain us that which stick is the best for beginners. So he'll be talking about some of the rods, the reels, and the braids. So yeah, Aaron,
So
which
that's a
one is this?
6.6 1 to 7 gram rockfish from HTO. They're great as an LRF rod, so light perch, light trout, and really small pike. Now, they're great getting started in the fishing to catch loads of small fish, but if you want to go above, they're nearly useless. They retail at €40. They're your entry into LRF rods. Now, much bigger range, they're more expensive rods, but they're great for starting. You can replace them easily, and for 40 quid, it's not that bad if you break it. The ugly stick, on the other hand, where's our man there? There's an ugly stick there. Your ugly sticks, on the other hand, they've been out years. Everyone knows ugly sticks. They're reliable, they don't break. Um, Pike, bass, larger trout, perch, grand for it all. Glass tip in them as well, which is handy. Don't snap that easily because they're really forgiving rods. And €65 they usually retail at. Really, they're the best bang for your buck, to be honest with you. If you go into any tackle shop, they'll have an ugly stick. They'll have some form of ugly stick, be it a boat or spinning. Look, 65 quid, it's a grand price for such a reliable rod over the last few years.
Okay. Can I see it a closer look for this? Uh-huh. Okay. So let's see the reels now.
An LRF reel here. So, the reel Sean Dennis here is a reel from a company called Akilma. Once again, it's an entry level reel for your LRF fishing. These are €35. Look, you don't need to spend hundreds to get into LRF. At the start, you're only fishing for really small fish, so you're not going to put your reel under a whole lot of pressure. 50 or 60 meters of braid will do you, and for €35, these reels are really reliable. They're made by the same company as Savage Gear and Scare and Dam, so you know it's a well-known brand name over the last few years. And look, people have been using Akuma since the start of fishing. They're really well known. €35, you can probably get a decent braid on one of these for 11 or 12 quid for LRF fishing. And look, you should be kitted out. You only really need a rig that size that base to start LRF because you're not going to put it under massive pressure. For your rugby stick, on the other hand, we'll go for a slightly better reel, something slightly bulkier. That's an agitator there, 4,000 size from Witchwood. Little better quality reel, made by a slightly newer company to making reels, Witchwood, UK company, Fly originally. They brought out this agitator series for predator fishing. These come spooled with 8 strand, £20 braid. So it's probably 20 or 30 euros worth of braid. It's grand. I actually like the purple colour myself. The ability for me lure fishing, it's grand. These are intended for freshwater lure fishing, but if you take care of your reel, you don't drop it, you wash it on the sink when you're done, I'd be more than happy freshwater fishing with these. And I think 4,000 size at retailing at €50 per would stick, it gets you a decent big fish out for 115 quid, which to be honest, that's great bang for your buck. You get a couple of years out of an ugly stick and agitator reel. These are 75, but putting that rod and reel, you'll only maybe get a year or two out of them, so they really are rented. But you should get 4 or 5 years out of your ugly. Yeah, the ugly stick I'd be confident would last longer because they're bomb proof. But the agitator, you get 4 or 5 years out of it with your ugly stick, and to be honest, for 50 quid, they're a great boy. That's your HDO light grain braid there. 12 quid. It's an 8 strand braid and it's only a 8 diameter. So for 12 quid, same company as the rod. They pioneered LRF in England and Ireland. And I'd be happy enough using that myself. I've used it before. Look, you get 100 meters on it, 50 or 60 will fill that reel, and you'll probably fill it again in a year's time when you wear your braid down. So for 4 PE, it's only £6, but to be honest, that's ideal for fishing with that HDR rod for a small trout perch. 12 quid, you're only up then, and 75, 85, 87 euros, and you've still room to buy lures with this LRF setup, and you'll be under 100 quid. So.
Sure, tell me. Red light. Okay, this braid can be used with this one, this reel, and this is worth the money.
12 quid, 35. Your whole LRF combo, the HDO roll I showed you, the Akuma reel, the HDO braid, it's 87 euros. So you're still under 100 quid and you're nearly ready to fish. All you need is a couple of lures, hooks, weight and things like that, and you're ready to go.
So let's look at some lures and baits.
For your LRF fishing, to be genuine, I think there's only one type of lure you need to start, and that's either the Gulp or the Isoni. So definitely the most popular Isoni zone is the Mini. These lads retail at €8. All they are is a small fake worm with flavouring on them. You jig them, you'll get pollock on them, perch on them, trout, flounder, dabs, bass. Essentially anything in the salt will take them except for a predatory species. Now, you're not going to go targeting £5, £6 bass, £10 pollock with these, but off your harbour walls and your piers and your rock marks, you'll get your £3 or £4 pollock with these, you'll get £2 and £3 wrasse, £1 and £2 flounders. And the fact that a £2 flounder take this is astonishing because that's a great fish. You get smaller bass and you get all sorts. Rig them, he needs a package of jig heads really. Say the sprout. They're €4 there. That pack of jig heads, those Isami ones, and that setup there brings it to about €98. For 100 quid, you have a full LRF setup. You can go out to Dunleary, Hope, Wicklow, any of your local piers or anywhere in the UK, nearly anybody in saltwater, and be confident you're using the right gear to catch fish in the salt. So under 100 quid, you're kitted out for your LRF in there.
No car pats are definitely on the
You're lucky there's a few. Yeah, there's a whole LRF range here. We also do kits. So if you want to spend a bit more, I do. We get pocket ins from Eco Gear and I've the pocket ins from HDO for 15. So if you didn't want to go the Isomi route and you want to fish for more predator stuff, Coley's, bass, pollock, 15 quid at your 87, you're on just over €100 for a HDO drop shot kit that comes with 4 different types of lure, 10 of each lure. If you want to spend these more again, you can go for an Eco Gear pocket in. Comes with 10 of their grass minnows, 10 of their power Shirasu, 10 of their straw tail grub, and 5 jig heads. So for just over 100,
That's actually nice.
you're completely kitted out. For the ugly stick bait, you'll want to fish slightly heavier for your bigger fish. Pollock, bass, sea trout, etc. in Ireland. Definitely the most popular lure we're selling at the minute is the Savage Gear Seekers. Yeah, your ugly stick casts the 40 grams that I showed you there, so your 28 gram size will probably cast the best on the rod. White at the moment in Ireland last year too has definitely been our most popular colour for bass, with that sand eel being a close second for pollock fishing. The black colour though is definitely the winner with the Seekers. These are great, they're pretty hard to snag because they don't sink straight down because they have a nice thin body. They're retailing at €7 a go. They're a little bit more pricey than the LRF lures, but to be honest, I think they're worth it. They're definitely one of the best lures on the market at the minute. And for something that you snag barely any of the time because they don't sink, they're great for £7. Cool.
So yes, so as we saw there, these sticks, which comes for around €40, is one of the best sticks that if you are looking for light fishing, like not going for heavier fish, like pike or something, you can actually really use that. And then you can use this reel, which comes for around €35. So we'll be winding up the video here. So we just saw that beginners can get actually a pretty good decent fishing kit for 100 or below 100. So there are many more brands out there like the Ugly is a bit costlier, it won't fit under 100, but yeah, Ugly is a very good stick, Shakespeare Ugly. So you can go try that, or else you can go for the beginner stuff which I just showed you. So yeah, do visit the store, or else if you can't, I'll put down the website link under the description. You can check the website, you can directly purchase it from there. They have deliveries all around Dublin, so do check out their website, subscribe my channel and stay tuned. See you in the next video.